Howdy folks, welcome back to Freedom Fighters. This might be a short episode, I'm not sure. I'm going to test out going onto an enemy base in disguise, trying to steal a vehicle of some kind. So I'm pretty lightly loaded. I've just got a few smoke grenades, map compass, and an AK. Just so I kind of look the part. I've got the enemy uniform on. You see by the little icon there, that's considered a disguise. And I'm heading east. I'm down here just east of my fob. Heading down to this little military base down here. I'm going to take a look at that. We just passed this barn. We're going to see what's there and see if we can maybe steal something. I don't know. Cause some trouble. See how the disguise system works. I think even though I'm disguised, if I get in a vehicle, I think that alerts them. We shall see. And also, I don't have any lockpicks, so if the vehicles are locked, then, well, there's a whole lot of nothing going to happen. We'll see. Things are going well, though. I took the money after the last video, and I did another mission, and I bought some stuff back at the fob. So we now have a medium supply storage, so we can hold, I think, 2,200 total supplies. And, yeah, things are going great. I also placed down I forget what it's called, a commander tent or something like that, officer tent. Basically, it lets you have an officer at your fob, and you can get jobs and turn in jobs there. You can't trade with them. I think maybe you can turn in dog tags. I'm not 100% sure. But I know you can do jobs. So that saves me a little bit of driving because I can just do jobs right from my fob. So that is helpful. I still do have a decent amount of money on me. So I thought about running down and getting some supplies, but I can only afford like 100 supplies. I'm not sure. Am I still going east? I am. Okay, good. We're going B. I don't know what the Russian word for east is. Oh, we got some patrols out here. Okay, so they can see me. I'm in disguise. That's... Hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just one of you all. Maybe I should get my gun out and carry it lowered. Yeah, there we go. Just for role play. They're not going to care. As far as I know. So now that I'm in disguise, I should be able to just walk onto the base. I think that's how that works. Wow, there's a lot of dudes down here for a little tiny military installation. Also, in my infinite wisdom, I forgot to grab a flashlight, so there's that. I'm thinking if I pull out a grenade, that will also alert them. Like I've got the smoke grenades on me. But here goes nothing. Okay, I'm in an illegal area, but I'm still disguised. So we're all good. Comes a truck. I've been seeing a lot of supply trucks. So I kind of want to try to ambush one of those at some point. That might be the next video. We'll see what happens. But are there no vehicles down here? This may just be too small to even have any vehicles. Just a bunch of dudes wandering around? Well, this is going to be a boring video. Might do some science to see if I can throw a smoke grenade. I'm guessing I can't. Wow. Yeah, there's a lot of dudes down here. There's literally, I think, just the barracks here. So not a ton going on. I don't see any buildings or anything, you know, extra. But there'd be at least an APC or something down here. We go in their buildings. Hello? They brought some propaganda posters. Oh, that's cool. The old SVD breakdown. Neat. So they're apparently coming and going here because the door is open. Well, that's a bummer. There's nothing down here. That candy bar? Oh, it's a telephone. I'm hungry, so I thought it looked like a candy bar. Okay, well, this will be a short video. Let's do some science and see like what we can and can't do down here. So obviously I'm walking around with my gun out. They're fine with that because I'm disguised. So let me put my gun on this thing. I'm going to get up in this little thing. Can I go up a ladder? Does that like alert them or anything? No, they're totally fine with me going up a ladder. I'm betting though, if I pull out a smoke grenade, they're going to get upset. Smoke grenade is on 5, it looks like. Alright, cool. So it's a shame to lose this money, but I've been raising support, so money does come in occasionally. This game gets dark really fast. It looks cool after dark. I'm digging it. Alright, so if I'm down, let me get... Can I get over here somewhere where I'm not seen by anybody? Yeah, there's still some dudes over there that can see me. I wanted to pull out a grenade when I wasn't seen and see if it goes to combat status. It doesn't. Interesting. Okay. What if I actually throw the smoke grenade? Is that bad? I'm guessing that's bad. This might get very exciting. Let's get down off the ladder. I'm going to huck a smoke grenade and we'll see what happens. What will probably happen is I die. I can't see Jack anymore. Now, bring a flashlight. That was pretty dumb. Alright, so they're cool with me just holding a smoke grenade. What if I was to say throw it? Okay, that got their attention. Now I have a target on my head. I'm not a combatant. Alright. Fair enough. Can they see me in the dark? And what does my status go back to once I'm not wanted anymore? All good questions. So I know it is the black screen for you on YouTube right now. I'm going to put a cut in here. And we'll see what happens when the target's off my head. Alright, cool. Well, I just go back to being in disguise. So that's neat. I know it's still a black screen for you guys, so I will put another cut in here. I've just about made it back to base, I think. I just passed this. So I ran up these power lines, I cut over west, ran past this crumbled building, and I'm working my way back over to the fob. So I will see you back over there. See a light ahead. Yeah, I think that's the firing range where my fob is. So I did make it back. Luckily I had a compass. Without a compass, that would have been pretty tough. It's hard to see the sky when you're in the woods. But yeah, I made it back. So I know this isn't a super long video. I think we'll try something else. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back to my civvies and get some gear. And we'll sleep through the night so it's daytime. And I have another idea I want to try out. Alright folks, here's the plan. The sun's coming up. I slept for about 9.5 hours or so. So it's going to be steadily getting brighter. I'm going to take this truck, and I've got an RPK in there and a bunch of ammo on me. And the plan to go up here, I'm trying to remember where exactly it is. Somewhere along here is a roadblock that we man. I think it might be down here. And I'm going to kind of just post up there and wait for a bad guy to come by. And then the outpost and I will light them up. And we'll see if we can steal some stuff. Dog tags, equipment. What would be awesome is if a supplies truck came by. But I don't know if that will happen or not. We'll just have to wait and see what shows up. And why can't I get in the truck? Hello? Okay. Just ArmA things. Fun. So I'll see you up there along the road, and then we'll do a bunch of waiting. But I'll cut all that out. Can I make it up the hill? Oh, come on. Come on, Bessie. Nope. Ain't happening. Need more speed. Well, here, now the daylight's come up. So there next to the supplies tent, you can see there's the command tent. We got the medium supply storage over here. So the base is kind of growing out a little bit. Let's hit it. Let's go, truck. Oh, you were so close. So very close. All right. I'll go out the boring way. And I'll see you up at the road. Alright, here we are at the checkpoint. Is my truck... No, it shouldn't be in the line of fire, in theory. So now we wait. The traffic just randomly spawns around the player. So, there'll be traffic coming and going. A little concerned that he's going to mow down my truck. Maybe I will move the truck. I brought the truck. I'm assuming it holds more as far as like weapons and whatnot. It doesn't take very many soldiers to fill the van up. I don't necessarily need a bunch of gear, but if they have a bunch of like RPGs or something, I want to grab that. Let's park this in the woods. There we go. Safe and sound. So you can hold V to put the bipod down. I don't know if that does any good. So he's got, that looks like a PKM maybe? Not sure. Hopefully got some civilians coming down the road. He's got his hard hat on. He's headed to work. This wasn't the checkpoint I had in mind, so there might be actually multiple of mine. This one is just down the road here. So I came up. It's kind of right down here. I think there's also one over here. This one has a little bit better roads next to it. The other one is pretty wide open. So yeah, I'm going to chill here and wait, and I'll bring you back in if something happens. So this is just what you guys do all day, huh? Not the most exciting work. Appreciate your dedication to the cause, though. So, where's the porta potty, guys? Got to be kidding me. I brushed up against the barbed wire and got like a broken bone. Just barely brushed up against it. And I need to look into how the medical stuff works. It says I'm still bleeding. Oh no, that's mild blood loss. Never mind. So, yeah, I was just walking around and barely brushed up against the barbed wire. Good old Bohemia Interactive. Bunch of good guys. Gals. Improving. Alright. Fair enough. It's just civilians driving back and forth so far. The wait continues. Well, I got bored, so I decided to go down to this other roadblock. I've seen enemies go by there. Maybe it's just coincidence. It was just civilian after civilian Back at the other place. Nothing much going on. I'm pretty sure there's another one down here. I don't know if those are random or if they're static on the map. Maybe they're random, because I'm pretty sure I would have driven by that other one by now. Or is it here? No? I mean, we're almost to Kamensk. Maybe they're randomly placed when you load up the map each time. That one, I don't remember seeing that one I was just at. That was in a different spot. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here. Alright. Well, so much for that idea. It's just an episode of bad ideas. It didn't pan out. What I might do is drive around and see if I can find a supplies truck. Because I do have... where'd my gun go? Seriously, I put my gun in the truck. Game. You do try my patience. Yeah, I tossed the gun in the truck. I guess I'll go back and see if I can find my gun. And I'll try to salvage something out of this episode. So far, it's just kind of bad ideas and fails. But now that I know the checkpoints aren't always in the same place, so that's good information. A lot of that kind of stuff doesn't seem to be in the field manual. There is a very comprehensive field manual for freedom fighters, but I don't remember seeing stuff like that in there. Maybe I missed it. I'm pretty sure that roadblock I'm thinking of, checkpoint, whatever you want to call them, was pretty close to the radio tower. No, was it right here? Yeah, I think it was right there in that wide spot. It's where it was when I was in the middle of a firefight off camera. Just happened to come upon it. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna go see if I can find my gun and find somebody to shoot. And the roadblock's gone. Like I was literally just here. Okay, so they're dynamic apparently. That's definitely good to know. Now, where the heck's my gun? Get off the road here. So I guess you just drive around and they randomly spawn around the player? This is where my truck was parked. Aha. What are you doing down there? I put you in the truck. You try that again. Yeah. Yeah, I put it in the truck. I swear. Like that. I don't know why it fell out. Maybe there's a hole in the floor. Okay, well, I guess I'll drive around until I get another FIA checkpoint spawned in. Didn't realize those were not static on the map. That explains why it was all jumbled up. It just kind of generated bad. Interesting. I wonder if I drive back this way if one will spawn in a more reasonable location. If I have to like completely leave the area. I saw a lot of these supply trucks on the south end of the island. I don't know if they originate like from the airport down there, or if they're literally just random based on where the player is. I know they only spawn in when the player is around, but I don't know if there's any like virtual logic underneath telling them where they're going to spawn or anything like that. Like Andy Stasi has, you know, virtual stuff going on. It's not actually rendered in for performance reasons. I'm pretty sure that checkpoint one time spawned it up here in that wide spot in the road. A civilian? Oh yeah, he's just got a checkered shirt on. Almost looked like he had a uniform on for a minute. So let's see if we have a checkpoint around the corner here. Nope. Pretty sure one spawns right here sometimes. Yeah, because I remember I pulled over here and there was a Jeep right there that was coming that way and engaging with the roadblock checkpoint. Huh. Where's all the military traffic? I'll be back. Reached over to hit record and almost ran into that. So I went and bought some supplies just because I was down here, and donated 50 of those to the town of Kamensk. I was headed out of town and we got this thing. Tracked vehicle of some sort. I'm not up on all the different models, but something with tracks and a gun. So I thought I might kind of follow him and see where he's going. I don't want him to run into me. It looks like he's turning around. Running in circles. Not sure what he's doing. And if a roadblock would happen to spawn, maybe we could get into some kind of a little fight. Although I don't have any anti-armor on me. He does seem to be having a little bit of trouble driving. Like most of the AI do. Oh, he's going up that road. What's up that road? The lighthouse. I guess he's just patrolling. Alright, well, on down the road we go. That ain't much, but it's something. Got a Jeep. Some soldiers coming by, so I think... Crap. Almost messed that up. My hands are cold. Let's get it off the mouse. Or a grenade? Who's grenading me? Getting back up. Oh, is that soldiers from down the road? I want the dog tags. Alright, split. There's a military base back along the way. Open for some supplies, but hey, I'll take some dog tags. That works. Now this RPK I can't put in my backpack. It doesn't fit. That I can put in my backpack though. I'm going to put this by this tree. We'll let the heat die down, and we're going to try to get out of here alive. Yeah. Got 3 dog tags. Old fumbled McButterfingers. Almost lost that firefight. I'm going to hide here in the bushes and hope for the best. Yeah, we're just waiting for that timer to run out. It seems like it takes forever. So my plan is, if I can, grab that Jeep. I'd like to get that back to the fob, because then I could run around in my soldier outfit in the vehicle. A civilian went by. Sounded like he was crashing into the Jeep up there. Get around, maybe? No, it's another truck. All right, we're good. I threw the RP, or not RPK. Was it RPK? Yeah, RPK down on the ground. So it's here by a tree? Yeah, it's there by that tree. I don't know if the soldiers from that place came down here. Let's kind of scope the situation out. Realize I left my truck running. That's an empty building. I've slept there before. So if I'm up here right by the Jeep, am I visible? I think so. There's a civilian. He's going to crash right into that again. That's what I heard. Nice. Alright, I want to remove the casualty. Yes, please. Now, how do I get the driver out? Hello? Was it locked? Oh, it's locked. I guess I can't get in because it's locked. Interesting. Okay, well, let's take the rifle guns, I guess. Yeah, I've got enough guns. Let's just grab the ammo. That which is sellable. This ammo, so I can't get the... So I can loot him to the vehicle. And I can open the trunk. Oh wow, there's a bunch of AK mags in there. Yeah, I don't think I can get in here. It says it's hostile. I don't know. I don't know enough about Reforger to really know what's going on here. It looks like I can't get in. I'm not sure why. I could use this mod to put all the stuff in the vehicle, though. They have anything special weapon-wise? I don't think they do. Just box standard AKs. There's another body armor plate thingy. I'll take that. I'm pretty much full up. Alright, well, so much for stealing that. We got some ammo. So I'm going to grab my RPK. Be handy to have that. And we'll see what other kind of trouble I can get into heading down the road a little bit. Kidding me? Another one just drove past. Are they going to stop because of the other one? Maybe I'll get some more dog tags. Oh, they already made it past. Wasn't fast enough. Oh, they knocked the brakes off on that now. So it's rolling. That's awesome. Well, that's 2 military anti-tank Jeep thingies in a short amount of time. I wonder if there's more traffic. All the bases down here. Maybe we could manage to ambush a supply truck down here. I don't want to do it as close to that base, though. I'm going to move on down the road a little bit. It's a shame you can't steal the vehicles. It didn't even say lockpick. It just said hostile, so I guess I can't use it. Alright, somebody could see me here. Who's seeing me? Okay, so we came down, so we're about roughly here. That's a civilian. Got that rifle on me, so I can just pull it out. Yeah, I'm going to hang out here for a bit, and we'll see what happens. Maybe nothing. We shall see. Pretty cool screenshot if it wasn't for my shadow right there. Silly sun. You can literally watch them spawn in. They spawn in right there. They don't spawn in very far away from you. It's weird. Like, anytime I'm ready for it, it's just civilians. So I think I'm going to move on. There's been like, I don't know, 5 or 6 civilians drive by. That's pretty much it. I don't know if the military patrols are always there or if they spawn in randomly like that as well. Not much happening, so we'll move on. I did refill the truck at the fob, so we got a full tank of gas. What I'd love to do is knock over a supplies truck and then load those supplies in here and take them back to base. That goes up to the main road. This goes down to the little gas station thingy. Ooh, another fuel truck. You can get fuel right there if you need it. Did I bring my wrench with me? Oh, I didn't. Bummer. Somebody said you could use these vehicle ramps, even out in the wild, to repair your vehicles. Where was that coming from? I heard AI driving like a maniac noises. I'm not sure where it was coming from. But I didn't bring my wrench with me. I think you have to have a wrench. Well, folks, I think I'm going to call the video here. I'm not having any luck finding anything after that last Jeep. I'm clear down here by Ugoldar. Sitting right here. I drove up this road to see what was up there, and then I coasted back down. That was fun. And been sitting here for a while, and a couple of civilians will roll by once in a while. That's about it. So I may just sit here for a while, mess around. I've got almost enough money to buy 100 supplies. So I might wait it out and buy some supplies before I head back out. Sometimes they're cheaper down here, but the prices do fluctuate. I'm not sure what determines the prices. But the price was more expensive the second time I came back through here. So anywho, thanks as always for watching. Figures as soon as I quit recording, a supply truck rolls up. Oh, you're going up here. Perfect. Let's go up in the mountains and have a little fun there, sir. You get out of your way. Two dudes in there, truck backs full of supplies. It's okay, I can edit out my original ending. I just signed off. Literally 2 minutes later as I'm driving around. Supply truck rolls up. Murphy's Law of making YouTube videos. Is he gonna go on up the mountain? Where's he headed exactly? I think he is. I'm gonna get up a little ways ahead of him. Try to jump out and ambush him. And then put those supplies in my truck. Okay, will they stop my truck? Oh, crap. Forgot about that. Dadgummit. Yeah, that's a thing. It'll roll away under gravity when you take the driver out. Forgot about that little detail. Let's go see if I can get my truck close to it. Get the supplies. Oh no, it's still rolling. Awesome. Oh, did it just despawn? No! Game! It rolled down here past these trees, and I'm pretty sure it just despawned. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, this game. Yeah, sure enough. It rolled right down here and despawned. Okay, well, don't take the driver out when you're on a hill. Lesson learned. Guess I can get my single dog tag. This game drives you nuts. It's fun, but you gotta remember all the stupid crap that makes up an ArmA game. Might as well throw your stuff in there. Oh man, that's heartbreaking. That thing was chock full of supplies. Okay, well, once again, folks, thanks for watching.